awesome people of YouTube. Welcome to the very first Baldur's Gate 3 video. We might have more depending how this one goes. But before we get started, I just want to say, hope you all having a wonderful Thursday. And that I do stream every day, well, try to every day around 4 p.m. Eastern. And I do have my own Discord, links down in the description. And if you want to see any other type of content or more of certain stuff, do let me know down in the comments. But with that said, let's get into the video. So, should you play Baldur's Gate 3 in 2024? Or, if you haven't played it, should you play it overall? The short and the long answer is yes. The game is amazing, the graphics are good, music is amazing, you know. Larian Studios are getting the bugs or some small mess ups cleaned up pretty well. So people report it, it gets cleaned up. But what the game, I'm not gonna spoil what the game is about, but it is made with stuff with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, right? So you can play it like Dungeons & Dragons pretty well. You can go immerse yourself in roleplay, right? You can play it by yourself, you can play it with friends. With up to 4 people, you have your more story-related difficulty, more your balance, like normal, tactician, which is like hard, and then honor mode, which is like, or honor mode, yeah, like Iron Man, pretty much mode, in a lot of different games. So, I'm not gonna show cutscenes or anything, but I'm gonna talk about some stuff. So, the wonderful thing about Baldur's Gate is your playthroughs might be completely different, right? So your first playthrough, you might be super amazing duper good guy, right? While your second playthrough, you might be less good, right? And it will be different. Your third playthrough or whatever playthrough you do might be pure evil or dark urge, right? It's your choices that shape the world. You know, they matter. You know, oh, did you decide to spare this person? Okay, now you get access to this, but you might lose access to some of this stuff. Same thing, oh, you kill this or you didn't save this person. Some people might not like you lose access or gain access to stuff. All of that matters, right? You have some of the races in here. You can play as an elf, a tiefling, a drow, human, Yithyanki, dwarf, half-elf, halfling, gnome, dragonborn, and half-orc. People who are familiar with D&D, they know about them and their backgrounds. But it will tell you when you select the race. It will tell you to the right of that what, like, some of their backgrounds, you know. And depending on the race, you get certain benefits. Like for a half-orc, you get dark vision, you get relentless endurance, savage attack. You know, depends on what you pick. And some races have sub-races. Like, you know, you can be a black dragonborn, blue one, brass one, bronze, and so on. You know, same with the gnome. You can be a rock gnome, forest gnome, deep gnome, and the excuse me, the benefits or the race benefits change. You can play as a barbarian gnome or a bard, cleric, druid, fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, warlock, or even a wizard. Sorry about that. It's a little bit too loud. Don't want to yell, right? And the wonderful thing is, once you pick a class, you don't have to stick with it. You can respec. Let's say you started as a wizard, but you don't enjoy it. You can respec with a little bit of gold and talking to one person. You can respec to a full warlock, or you can be a warlock and a wizard. You know, you can multi-class. There's so many possibilities for you to play the game. You can play it as a solo. You can have join halfway through. You can start with just one friend. You can have up to 4 friends that you start with, or you can pick up friends along the way. Right? They'll be able to play the custom characters, but overall, only 4 custom characters can be played, at least on Xbox. Right? You have some background that you can roleplay, like your character is more of a charlatan, you know, or a criminal that does criminal stuff, and that he gets proficiencies or some experience when he does something criminal, stuff like that. You know, you can fully immerse yourself in the roleplay in this game. There's a lot of possibilities that you can do. that some of the other games don't have, which is why this game won Game of the Years and a bunch of awards. Not only is it because of its awesome storytelling, but the possibilities you can have. There's, from what was said, over 17,000 endings. Some of them are not super unique, some of them are just slightly different variations of each other, because you did this one thing or you didn't do this one thing. They changed just a little bit, but it's just so many endings that you can have. It's pretty amazing. Just the possibilities of what you can do are huge. You can change your appearance, which for like shorter characters you don't have much. You can be a boy or a girl, male or female. But for like characters that you can change height, which is like your elf, half elf, human, stuff like that, you can be a shorter version, or you can be even taller. You can change your skin color to different stuff, not just to what your race is, but you can go with like half elf who looks more like a drow, while still getting the benefits of half elf race. Right? You can have scars that you can work on. You can have heterochima, to where your eyes are two different colors. One eye is one color, the other eye is a different color. You can have tattoos, and you can check. It's not a huge selection, but a good one. The tattoo intensity, so how visible it is. You can have different hairstyles. Same thing with facial hair, which you can have a female with facial hair, you can do it. You can have highlights, graying, stuff like that. There's just so much that you can do. Yes, there are better character appearance creations, but with the choices that you can get in this game, it's pretty good. So that's kind of a short video on if you should play it. I didn't want to go too deep with just amount of stuff you can do, some of the coolest things you can do in a game, because there are a lot. You can be a wizard who just rains down lightning on the enemies, or throws fireball and just incinerates everything, or just throws ice storms. Or you can be a paladin who smites enemy with a holy smite, or a barbarian who goes in berserk and just wipes enemies, or a sneaky ranger who shoots, rogue who shoots from the shadows. You can be a druid who who transforms into a bear and wipes the enemy. So you can be a necromancer who raises the army of dead. You can do a lot. But I'm just gonna stop talking here because I'll probably be able to talk for like ages here. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, do let me know down in the comments. I will try to answer with the best of my ability. With that said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.